Hello, Robert Kiyosaki, and once again, I'm probably best known for the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And I want to talk to you about a very, very important subject for everybody, rich or poor, young or old. And that subject is the pension crisis. And the pension crisis is that many people like teachers, police officers, and firefighters are finding out that their pensions have been stolen. It's been stolen by Wall Street. And as you may or may not know, Wall Street has been the exporter of some of the most toxic assets possible. There was credit default swaps, mortgage-backed securities, or financial derivatives that nearly brought down the world in 2008. And the Wall Street is still exporting toxic assets. And so what I'm going to show you here is this video. It comes from Frontline, a PBS public broadcasting documentary. What you see here are the teachers of Kentucky. They're all in red shirts. They just found out that their pensions have disappeared. Somebody stole their pensions, and they don't know what to do. That's the tragedy today. So watch this quick video here about the teachers of Kentucky complaining that their pensions, I hate to laugh, but it's sad, were stolen. Watch this video.
You dug the hole. I didn't dig the hole.
One day, Trosper attended a town meeting and confronted Senator Stivers about his plan.
You all made a conscious decision to not fund your obligation. And I don't care when you got elected or whatever, but you've been there during the years that it has not been funded properly. I want to know, how are you going to raise the revenue to fund it properly? Because I promise you, your days in the Senate will be no longer. They will be no longer if you do not fix it. That's all I care about.
It seemed like something snapped in you.
Yeah, it did. And I told everybody I had an out-of-body experience.
I can go through a 300-page bill.
I mean, I'm a loud person, and I'm not the type of person who, sits back a lot of times, but I shocked myself.
I want what you told me I was going to get. My insurance is crap. My pay is crap, but I love what I do, and I was promised this pension. And what you're proposing is going to kill us. You will kill us. You will kill public education.
So the pension crisis is not just in Kentucky. It's in states like New Jersey, Illinois is bankrupt, California is in horrible shape. The state where I live, Arizona, we're in terrible shape. It's because the teachers don't know anything about investing. Most teachers focus over here. They want a high-paying job and they want job security. But most teachers don't know anything about this. So for years, let's say you're a teacher, you graduate from college at 25, and for years you've been putting money here, putting money here for 40 years, and then voila, it's gone. And there's nothing you can do about it because Wall Street is protected. Now, I'm not against Wall Street. Please don't misunderstand me. As I've always said, there's three sides to a coin. There's heads, tails, and on the edge. I love Wall Street. That's where I get my money from. People say, where do you borrow money from? I borrow it from the pensions, but I don't lose it. Please understand that. So I'm not saying it's good or bad, right or wrong, but for people who have no financial education, they don't know why their pensions are disappearing. And the reason is because Wall Street has been selling these toxic assets not only in the US, but all over the world. I mean, Japan buys the crap out of them. So it's a very big problem, this thing called pensions. So the question is, what are you going to do about it? You're going to just sit there and hope your pension is there when you need it? Let's say you're 40 years old today. You're going to just keep putting money into a pension so they can steal it legally? That's ridiculous. So the reason that Rich Dad Company was formed is because my poor dad was over here, PhD, in education and all this. He knew nothing about this. He thought these guys here were crooks and all this. This is Rich Dad here. So I'm very happy to announce, like for a person like me, I love business and I love real estate. But those are very tough assets for most people. Most people really shouldn't be in business and real estate. They're very tough. It's a lot better that you take control of your own assets, your own retirement, than leave it to Wall Street to steal from you. Please understand that. I'm very concerned about your retirement. So it does take a little time, a little practice, but Scott has made that process a lot shorter and your success rate a lot higher. Again, there's no guarantees, but so far he's 100% correct.